am Nancy.
I am Michael with a new haircut.
And welcome to Tipsy Tuesday. Thank you for joining our live quilting chat, Tipsy Tuesday. Clearly, we are not Gudrun.
I am.
Wow, you've changed.
Yes.
That haircut really did something.
Had an interesting weekend.
Anyway, again, thank you for joining us. If you are watching on your mobile phone, you can give us the thumbs up, hearts, share our videos, comment, whatever you want. You can probably do that on your computer too. So anyway, and also feel free to join our Facebook group, Gudrun's Quilt Crew, if you haven't already. And it's where people talk about all of Gudrun's patterns and quilts they're making and Stripology ruler, all the wonderful things that we love about GE.
Mm-hmm.
So join it. All right, and then we will have a giveaway throughout our show. So be sure to comment. There's a question. Comment on that, and you will be entered to win our weekly drawing. So
nice.
Yeah. So stay tuned. All right, what's the quilts on set today, Michael?
Quilts on set. Should we start with the one behind Mr. Shade?
Yes, let's talk about that one.
What do we got, Shade? Say hello, everyone.
Yeah,
everyone.
There's Shade, our wonderful producer.
Hello, everyone in quilting land.
So behind Shade today we have Holly, and that is from Stripology Quickies.
Good job. Yes, it is. It's beautiful.
I love it. It's only half square triangles, Nancy.
You are an expert at those. He really is.
I'm great at calling out half square triangles. Making them is a completely different story.
You've done it a few times now.
Yes.
You're pretty skilled.
I'm basically an expert. Come to me with your half square triangle questions.
Definitely an expert. And what's behind us?
Behind us is crisscross double toss.
There you go.
Nice. And that is from Stripology Mixology 3, right?
You got it.
All right. Yeah. We wanted to do something springy, and I love it.
It's a fun one.
I like the pinks, and yeah, it's got some nice angles to it, too.
Yeah, I think that line is called Tulip Tango. It's an
Ooh,
older
okay.
line.
Very springy.
By Robin Pickens. It's beautiful. I love that line, and I love that quilt.
Nice.
So yeah. Okay, let's talk about last week's winner. So last week's question was, how many projects does an average quilter finish each year? What was your guess?
Like from personal experience, or
well, the average quilter,
the
so not
average
you.
quilter, and I am above average, so I have to count myself out of this. I'm gonna say, I would say like 20. Is that high?
I think that's pretty high.
Okay, 15. I'll say 15. Final answer.
Okay. How many do you think you will finish this year?
78.
78. I mean, you are a pro.
I am a pro. No,
Yes.
maybe 0.5. 0.5 projects.
Well, you already did one.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
So,
okay, yeah. So 1.5.
Well, okay. So the answer is the average quilter finishes 9 projects a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not too bad.
No.
So our winner is D. Heimans. She said, I think the average quilter finishes 5 quilts a year. I think I could manage that.
I think you could too, Dee.
Yep. I believe in you. I think I could do it too. I think I have.
Nancy's feeling ambitious today. I think you could too, Nancy.
Thanks. With my 2 jobs and my kids, I could probably manage it.
Yeah.
How about you, Shade? Are you gonna make any quilts this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be good for about 67.
Dang.
Nice. You are an excellent quilter, so you just don't know it yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say like end of December he's gonna start cranking them out.
3 a day.
3 a day.
He's got it. And I just wanted to remind everyone that today is the last day of our fresh cut fabric sale. It has been insane around here.
Yeah.
We have been getting orders out. It's been nuts. I don't think Karn has had a second of peace with just printing orders. So, so yes, that ends at 11:59 tonight, Central Standard Time.
And
so don't miss out.
These deals are like crazy.
They're really good.
Yeah. I mean, and just the stuff that's like getting, I don't want to say dug up, but like the stuff that like I'm finding in the warehouse that people are getting, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know we sold this, and I wish I would have known.
I know. I was walking through the shipping department, And, you know, there's orders to be packed. And I was looking at some of them like, oh, I didn't even know we had that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, dang it, I should have gotten it.
Yes. So definitely, like, even if you've already shopped, take a second look, because
Yep.
I know that some of it got updated too, so
Yep.
we're adding stuff to it.
And restocking.
And restocking. Take a look, because you might find a hidden gem that you had no idea existed, because I know I certainly have.
Yeah, like
multiple
some of
times.
those kits. I'm going to
I
grab
know.
up some of
Yes,
those.
yes.
Like, my kids will really like making them. So.
Yeah. I would love it if you made me one. So.
Sure, we'll get on that. Okay, so it's Tipsy Tuesday. You're right, Sheila. It is.
Sheila's absolutely correct.
It is a great sale. Tipsy Tuesday. So it is time for our tip. It is the classic quilt block week. And this week's quilt block is the Old Maid's Puzzle. Thankfully, Gudrun pre-recorded this for us because...
Otherwise, I was going to have to do it.
Exactly.
And I don't know, it would have been an old beggar puzzle, if that.
Crying.
Yeah, so the crying beggar's puzzle would have been my block.
So here's Gudrun demonstrating.
Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to a classic quilt block and show you how easily it can be stripologized. This block is called Old Maid's Puzzle. A very simple block, pretty much consisting of half square triangles. So let's take a look at the worksheet, which you can find on our website and download the PDF to play with. You will have a photo of the traditional coloration of the block and then also a coloring area where you can color in your own. So let's break this one down. So you will see right away that it has two large half square triangles, and then we have smaller half square triangles, 4 of them, and then we just have squares paired up with that. So it's a classic 4-patch, and on the worksheet we have 3 different sizes. The sizes list the finished units, finished sizes, and stripologizing techniques all come from our Master Your Stripology rulers. So we start with the half square, smaller half square triangles. We are making 2 at a time according to the chart on page number 9. So when you are working with half square triangles 2 at a time, you cut them an inch larger than the finished size. So for my smaller half square triangles, I am making the 10-inch block, which would be 2.5-inch finished squares, which means I'm cutting 3 inches, always cutting a ½ inch larger. And we are just going to cut these apart diagonally, pair them up with the background fabric, same size, cut diagonally as well, and create the half square triangles and trim them. We're doing the same thing with the 2 for the larger, which is going to finish at 5 inches for the 10-inch block. So same thing. And then, of course, you will need 4 squares for this background squares coming down the center. Again, finishing at 2.5. So that means that you need to cut them at 3 inches. So this block is an asymmetrical block. So it can actually be turned many different ways to create secondary patterns. So here it is in a horizontal setting. They are all turned the same way, but of course you can create different patterns by turning every other block and create a whole different look. And then here you can see it in an on-point setting where it really changes the feel of the quilt, where all of those half square triangles now create some kind of a butterfly effect and a large star you can see kind of created by that gold pattern. So this is the classic Old Maid's Puzzle, first published in 1934.
That's a great block that Gudrun demonstrated. You can find the printout. I'm trying to remember exactly where everything is. So you can find the printout on bonus charts and templates. If you scroll to the bottom of our page, click that, and then you can find it there. And then the video will be posted in the blog. And give me some time to do that. So it won't be available right after the show. So maybe tomorrow morning.
Have you ever done the Old Maid's block?
I haven't.
Or
Have
Old
you?
Maid's Puzzle? Yeah, I've done it. So if you need pointers, just ask me.
Good to know. Good to know. Thank you.
All right, what do we got next, Nancy?
Next up, we have the Lil Bundle Club reveal.
Yes.
So Lil Bundle Club is a subscription that you get every other month, and you get a little bundle as a surprise. And in it, there is a sheet with pattern suggestions, fabric suggestions, quilting suggestions, and then, of course, a nice little coupon. So this month's Bundle Club, Little Bundle Club, is Strawberry Jam. And Gudrun, of course, wonderfully did a video for this one too. So here she is. Maybe.
Excited to introduce you to our June selection for our Little Bundle Club, Goodies Little Bundle Club. And for this month, we chose a fresh, fun collection called Strawberry Jam by Dear Stella Fabrics. They are known for their fun and whimsical patterns, modern mixed with whimsy and is perfect for the season. So we have 12 different fabrics in the pack. We'll take a look here on the other side. They're folded nicely. And then, of course, we will take a look at the insert that's going to give you some information, some coordinated prints, and then on the back, some patterns that we have actually sewn up. I'm going to give you a close-up look. But let's take a look at the fabrics first. So 12 different fabrics. I always like to mix in a variety of prints, and I add some basics to make the collection more cohesive and usable. So every piece is 6 inches by half width, so about 21 inches. So they're fat 12s, and you get 12 of them. So that's completes the 1 yard, starting off with this gorgeous floral. I love the soft blue, but then the different shades of pink and red with the white flowers there just make it really fun. And then we bring in some strawberries. I really like that the hues of blue in here are have different shade, which gives your project such a fun life. So here we have another print, big strawberries, small, lighter strawberries on this light blue fresh background, and then some teal added into this, which I really like. Bringing in a little bit more teal, darker background. I love these little snails carrying the strawberry. They're so cute. But a nice print here, dividing up the colors. And then we added a couple of basics. This is Moonscape. This is a classic Dear Stella. Basic in this kind of a light teal, but it really ties back with all of the other prints. And I added a second one that is a little bit darker, like almost like an ocean green, but if you notice, the light color is really all those blues as well. And so it will really make sense here as we move through these fabrics. Especially this floral here. Here we are mixing in more of the pink and the teals. That light blue is still in the base, but gives it a really fun dimension. We have another strawberry snails print. Bringing in a little bit of pink here in this print. And then I added another moonscape to balance out a little more pink. And then we finish off with the 3 low volumes. We have this beautiful small print here. It has the little snail with the strawberry, the strawberries hanging on the vines. So this is really kind of taking some of these prints and they're put all into this small print. I love the little addition of the mustard yellow in here. Really gives it some brightness. And then we have another strawberry print, the same as our light blue here. But I just love that the strawberries are not like perfectly uniform. I love the shape of them. Very organic looking. And last but not least, a nice little polka dot that brings all the colors together. The blue, the pink, a little bit of that taupe in there. And so this is our Strawberry Jam collection for Little Bundle Club. Now, as we see, we have in our little flyer that comes with the collection or comes with the shipment, we always pull some coordinates, some great 1 yards that would work well with the collection, you know, either as backgrounds or borders or bindings, accents, backings, anything like that. And so starting off with the lightest, I wanted to find just off-white that would pair well with these lighter colors. And this is Grunge Eggshell. It's a perfect off-white, so not pure white. Perfect off-white, not too yellow, not too tan. And it works really well with all of these. And then I chose light pink to pull out all of these pink colors. This is another grunge, a newer one called Parfait, Grunge Parfait. I love that it has the darker spots and the lighter spots in it, so it worked really nicely. For a little sharpness, I brought in a Thatched Lagoon, so a little bit of that dark teal to pull out those colors, kind of what that would act as would really sharpen up the rest of the colors. And then I wanted a little sharpness of the reds as well. So this one is Glazed Tiger Tail. It's kind of on the darker end of all of the reds in here. Works perfectly with some of these flowers. But as you notice in here, there are some light spots of the pink, so it really would blend nicely and be a great contrast as an accent, as a binding, as a border, or whatever else to add into it. Now we have one more print that is in the collection, not in the bundle, and that is called Strawberry Jam Floral. And this one is really beautiful. We use these for some backings for our projects, but it's really, really pretty. It has that light blue undertone, so definitely could be used here with some of these prints for your projects. So that takes us to the project. So we made two projects. One of them is our Little Pattern Club Pattern of the Month, Lil Billie, brand new. And then another projects from our Fast and Furious Club. We will start with our Lil Billie. So here's Lil Billie that we made from the Strawberry Jam bundle. Beautiful. It's perfect for the scale of these small blocks. And so I loved using that. We actually carried that moonscape back out to the border and binding. But of course, you could use the thatched or any other color. Just love how they turn out. Even the larger prints give it such a fun dimension. Even the blocks are really small. And then we use that floral for the backing. So really pretty runner to put out in the summer, in the spring. So love these colors. Now the quilting pattern we used on this one is called Billowy. So a fairly simple, but gives it a really nice dimension. And I love the kind of bubble effect on it. It reminds me of the roundness of the berries, but it's a great scale for this. So each billow, I would say, is about 2 inches, 2 to 2 1/4 inches. And that's a great scale for a project of this size. So the second runner we made, like I said, is from our Fast and Furious Club. And this one is called Spring Fling Table Runner. So it's quilt as you go. You start off with a large diamond in the middle. And you can definitely cut that from your 6 inches. It is going to be tight, but it does work. And then you can cut your fat 12s into strips. And this is such a fun project to do. We used that same floral for the backing, and we used the moonscape for the binding to kind of tie it together from the center to the outside. So really, really cool. You could definitely use that red if you wanted to pop it a little bit more, that glazed tiger tail to do the same effect, but it is really, really pretty. So in our little flyer that comes with it, we always give you a couple of great quilting ideas for long arming. So the other one that I recommend for a small scale project like this is called Cotton, also from Urban Elements. Very similar feel and a great texture to add. And then remember, everybody that is subscribed to our Lil Bundle Club gets a little coupon to use here on the bottom. So check that out. But I wanted to show you a couple of more Billies, Lil Billies that we have made. The original is looks like this one. So this was the first one I made, and I made it quite a while ago. And this one was I would call that the prototype. Now, the Lil Billie pattern, of course, is a part of our Stripology Lil Pattern Club. And that just went live on the 10th, so today. So everybody has their pattern and video class already. And so I'm excited for you to try it out. Now, the Lil Billie starts with 5-inch squares, and then you need a border fabric as well. So the quilt pattern that I used for this version is called Heat Wave. I love to take just a textural pattern, shrink it down, and just add a texture to a small table runner. You know, when they are heavily quilted, they lay so nicely and flat on your table. So I love to use the quilting as a part of the texture of the runner. Now, Lil Billie is a pretty versatile pattern, so I made another one. This one is made from a new little bundle that we just got in. It's a Christmas collection, and as you can see, you can, because this collection was evenly spaced with lights and darks, so we had 3 greens, 3 reds, and then 6 off-whites. It's called Buon Natale. And this is our little bundle. So you can see we have 3 reds, 3 greens, and then the 6 off-whites and low volumes, creams. And so that way I was able to place a little bit with the layout, create different arrangements with the pattern. And so that was really fun to play with. The pattern that I used for quilting this one is called Marmalade. That's one of my favorite patterns to use on, you know, so many quilts, because you have the little roundness and then some bubbles, so get that texture, but it's still kind of fun and playful. And obviously I shrunk it down way much for the texture of the runner, and I really, really love it the way it turned out. So like I said, the little bundle that I used for this one is called Buon Natale, and the border fabric is also Buon Natale, sold in 1 yards. So that is our little bundle club for June, Strawberry Jam.
So that was the Lil Bundle Club bundle from June. And I also want to mention that we also have a Stripology Lil Pattern Club that is also a subscription. So every other month you will get a new pattern for a small table runner or table topper. So this month it was Lil Billie that she showed on there, and the last table runner she showed was made from the bundle we're going to show you today in a little bit. So it was really pretty. So anyway, and that was released to people today. So if you don't have it, take a look. And just customer service corner here.
Oh, yeah.
Some people have been having issues finding their Stripology Lil Pattern Club files. If you cannot find it, please email us at help@gequiltdesigns.com, and we will help you out. Right now, we have a Band-Aid for it. We're trying for a bigger fix. Yeah. So we acknowledge there's an issue.
Yeah,
so,
we're looking into it.
Yes, and it's not everyone. So I don't know what's going on.
If you're a lucky winner,
you can still access it.
Yes.
But yeah, so if you have any issues, please let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Email is the best. So anyway, all right.
What do we got next?
We have shop partners
yes.
who have made the Lil Billie.
Yes, let's talk about shop partners. So for those of you not in the know, we have a Stripology shop partner program, and that is where shops from, all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah, can sign up to partner up with GE Designs, and it's an awesome cooperation between us and these other companies and these other businesses where we support one another and we just highlight all of the amazing things that make them them, mm-hmm. and we give them the tools and the supplies to get stripologists to come and enjoy everything about their store.
Absolutely.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but they get the Lil Pattern Club early and printed.
Yes. So the Stripology shop partners get the little patterns early, and they can make samples and help distribute it at their stores. So
Yeah.
we want to help them be successful, and in turn, they're helping us be successful. So,
so we thought it would be fun to show the little Billie table runners that they made.
Yeah.
And so first up, we've got this little Billie from Blue Bar Quilts.
That's so pretty.
I love the border on that one.
Yeah, I like the blues.
Mm-hmm.
They really pop.
Yep. I'm all for an earth tone, so they got me.
And they have a second one too that they made, I believe, from Blue Bar. Oh, same one, just a closer view.
Oh, okay. And then,
Those fabrics are fun.
yeah. And then, Shade, if you want to go to that one right there, yep. Their take on this, that brighter border really kind of harmonizes really well with the whites in it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I really like the whites and the creams as the background color, and it really unifies it all. And the binding is really fun.
Absolutely.
So, love it, KK Sew and Vac.
All
Beautiful.
right.
And then we have a third one from Sew On, Sew North.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Yeah. A little bit of a patriotic feel to it, too.
Absolutely. It'd be perfect for the 4th of July, Flag Day.
Flag Day.
It's great. And then they have a second one as well, or so I've heard. There you go. Yep, that one. And this one is a lot more calm.
Ooh.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. Do you have any idea what that could have been made out of?
What bundle or what fabric line?
I was going to say, don't say fabric.
I have no idea. I don't think we have this one.
Okay,
so.
well, Sew On and Sew North does.
Yeah, it looks great. So,
Yeah,
great
awesome.
job, guys.
All right. Did we have any others?
Nope, that should
No?
be it.
Okay.
All right. Now it is time for our fabric.
Oh, Michael's favorite part of the show.
I'm making him do it because I cannot pronounce the name of this line.
It's so easy, Nancy, if you've been practicing your Italian.
I know, I'm just slacking.
Practicing my Italian 5 minutes before we come on the air. Today we are showing Buon Natale. Natale? Blonde Nutella?
Yeah, it
Nice
sounds about
try.
right.
Buon Natale, which means good Christmas. Nice.
Good Christmas.
Good Christmas in Italian. So it's going to be I was about to say an Italian fabric. It's going to be a Christmas-themed fabric
Yes.
or holiday in spirit. Should we go to the overhead?
Yeah, let's go to the overhead.
All right. I'm even prepped today. I got this all ready to go.
You do.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
You're
So we are starting obviously with some nice greens, and if you've ever heard me ever talk ever, you might know that this is my favorite color. So I'm all
What?
about. I know,
That
I'm-
is such new news.
I know. I'm all about this. I love. Would you call this a low volume print?
No.
Okay. Well, moving on.
I could be wrong. Can I get a closer look?
Yeah.
Just because it's a really cute design on
Oh
there.
yeah, the little trees on there.
Yeah, it's really cute. And will you put that comment back up, Shade? I missed it. I'm sorry. Maybe. Aw,
Oh,
Kathy.
cool. Well, there you go. We got some testimonial.
It's worth the drive if you're from around here. So.
Absolutely. Okay, and then the next green in this lineup is this one. Is that holly? No. Is that poinsettias?
It's a plant.
It's a plant. We've got some nice pops of red here with the backsplash of the white. I think this is really great. It would really break up any sort of heavier colors that you've got mixed in.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
I like it. And neither Michael nor I are plant experts, so.
I just choose not to share.
That's right, you were a florist. I forgot about that.
I think you've got an admirer, Michael.
Kavanaugh. Oh, it's my 218 friend. Okay, so 218 is an area code, a calling code from where I'm from, up north. So anytime I see 218, if you call and you have a 218 number, I'm going to ask you where you're from. All right, and then next we've got another green. This one has a little bit finer print. I don't know what you would call those. Like
I just call them dots.
yeah, dots.
But organized.
Organized dots.
It's really pretty.
Yeah.
This green is just really vibrant. I don't think it's really coming
Absolutely.
through on the screen how pretty it is.
No.
So it's prettier, even than what you see. Yep. Words.
Preach, sister. All right, next we've got
Egg salad.
would call it egg salad. This?
What? I don't know.
This.
I think that's what they're referring to.
Sharon, you gotta, what? What are you talking about, Sharon?
Sharon, I want to try some of your egg salad. Okay, and so then next we have sort of the reverse of this one here. We've got the red background with the white and the white petals, and then the pop middle there. So perfect contrast to what we have over here.
Yeah, it looks great.
Now, this fabulous one. This one blows you. The leaves, it gives sort of a, I don't know if you're familiar with this, like Norwegian rose malling.
I love rose malling.
Yeah, so
Yes.
this gives me that vibe. Like you would find this in sort of an older book, like in the cover. I love, love, love anytime this.
Oh, did we freeze? There
We're
we
good.
go. Okay.
All right, and then after that, we're moving into the reds now, as you can tell. So here we have a deeper red. I don't know what, I was going to say cherry red, but I'm sure I'm wrong. What would
We
you
can
say?
call it cherry red.
Let's call it cherry red.
Yeah.
Oh, Jody showed up.
Yay! Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
She is off at Motivation in Dallas, Texas.
Yep.
With Gudrun and Kirk.
I think she misses
Hi,
Shay.
Jody.
All right. Let's see. Now I'm just scared that Jody's just going to cyberbully me.
No, I do that. Not
Yeah,
her.
that's
She's-
right. Nancy's the one that does
She's
that.
too nice.
Yep. All right. And then Nancy and I were talking about this in between the video clips. I absolutely love this one. I love the simplistic design on it. It's very minimalist, and I think you can make an argument that it's a little bit vintage feeling.
Yeah,
or
definitely
traditional.
vintage.
But
in a good way.
And I like that that's coming back. Like there seems to be a resurgence of it. I am a maximalist by heart. So this, with all of this maximalism happening, can't ask for anything better. Okay, now we're going to move on to the lighter colors. So I might have to readjust as we move along here. This one is, I believe it's the same print as the green here, right?
It is.
It's just
with
more of
those
a cream color.
little trees in it.
Yeah.
A little hard to see with the white.
But
Our cameras and the lights don't represent the lighter colors very well.
yeah, I think this would be great as a sashing. I can see this for accent strips. I've run out of quilt terms to use. Things of
It's
that
just
nature.
A very nice place to focus your eyes.
Yes.
When
Yep.
things get busy. So, yeah, it's a really nice calming one.
And then next we have a similar print, but this one. That was just to see if people were paying attention. This one has, I would say, like stars on it.
Yeah, that one's so cute. I think that's my favorite.
That one's your favorite?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's really cute.
Yeah. I really like this one. It's got a little bit more going on than this one, so you can really play around with these two.
Yeah, and even though it has the same like background color, it reads as darker, just a smidge darker.
Yes.
Which is nice.
All right, and then after that, we have more of the kind of swirling plants. Not so much rose malling anymore, I would say, but
Yeah,
yeah, I still really, really like this. And,
that is pretty.
You know, we've got a lot going on this side. This is just so calming, and like you said, you can kind of rest your eyes on it.
Yep.
And it just breaks it up a lot.
That's really nice.
Okay. Got just a few more here. I might pull these down.
I know. I always have a hard time making room, like adjusting.
There we go. Here, do you want to hold hands while we do this?
If it helps you.
It'll help me. There we go. Okay. So this one. Hang in there, folks.
He's new.
Barely. That's the worst part. I've been doing this too long. Okay.
We'll get it figured out. Just let me. I got it. You talk about the fabric.
Okay. So. Oh, I bet y'all miss Gudrun. So this one here, more of the whites, finer print.
It's the same fabric or same design as that one.
Yes, it is. I didn't even notice that. Thank goodness you're here.
Pay attention, Mike.
I know. I've just been rambling. I don't know. I mean, I really like anything holiday or Christmassy.
Yeah.
Anything, what you want to call it. I
And
mean,
the nice thing about a lot of these individual fabrics is that they don't scream Christmas.
Yes.
You could split them up and use them however you want, and nothing in here is like Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
Exactly.
So.
Christmas is never over.
Yep.
Not in this state
Nope.
or any other.
No.
That's right. Frankly, I'm shocked Target doesn't have Christmas
I
decorations
know,
yet.
right?
Exactly.
And then the last one here, it is the same as this print over here, but it's
Background. So
yeah. Should we talk about coordinating fabrics, or should we?
tell what bundles we have first. So this is a half-yard bundle.
Yes, and reminder, this is, just so I can say it again, this is Buon Natale.
Good job. He was practicing it
Yeah, I was
for a good hour
sitting
before
in my
our show.
office with the door closed, just having an old Italian woman say it on repeat so I could get it.
So, yeah, go ahead.
These are available in fat quarters.
There we
right?
go, yeah.
Ha ha ha, I said it right. We've got fat quarters, and we also have it in little bundles, right?
That's right.
Okay. Anything else? Should I talk about this bad boy?
We will.
Okay.
First do the fabric pull.
Okay. Sorry, I get too excited. Okay, so for coordinating, because we never leave y'all hanging, we've got coordinating 1 yards.
That's right.
So first up, we've got linen cherry, 24/7 linen cherry. So this linen cherry doesn't quit. Mm-hmm. Where do we put it, Nancy?
Put it by the reds so it shows how well it matches the
Okay,
reds.
thank you. So there's a 24/7 linen cherry. Up next, we've got terrain pomegranate.
I really like
I
that.
do too. I'm holding this and I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, this one is great. I love the darker streaks of red in there. Awesome. This is the same.
It is the same. Good job.
Thank you.
Hey guys,
I passed the test, everyone.
we have a question.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are any of these available in 1 yards? Well, Elena, it's your lucky day. We got this one available in 1 yards.
We have Buon Natale in a 1 yard.
And in 3 yards.
And in 3 yards.
You can show it.
I can show it now?
You can show
Okay,
it.
this
I'll
was the
allow
thing
it.
I was excited to show you all. We do. We have it in a 3 yard. Look at that.
There it is.
An incredible backing, background,
Yeah, background, backing, border,
all
binding,
of these.
whatever you want.
Yeah.
We're not even drinking today.
I know. This is sober us.
I know.
All right.
We're
and
great.
Now we're going to move to the greens.
There you go.
I know my colors. This is Color Dance Green. This, I really, really like the swirly sort of feel in it. Or not feel, but look.
Yeah, very watercolory.
Yeah, yeah. Put that there. Oops. There we go. Next is tried and true Bumbleberry's New Forest Green. Bumbleberries are just a classic.
Yeah, it goes with so many things.
Yeah.
Just because there's so many different color variations in each one.
Yeah.
So
Can't go wrong with the Bumbleberries.
exactly. And it's a nice kind of darker green.
Yeah.
Add
yeah.
more variety.
Next, we have Deco Stitch Morning Moss.
There you go. Yeah.
Deco Stitch, another tried and true. I think in both my quilts, I've got a green Deco Stitch. in
Probably.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
not surprised.
Yeah. I really, really like it. I like the simplicity of it and also the colors. Can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Okay. Next is London Calling Leaves Tan. I am constantly surprised at the London Calling 1 yards.
Right? Me
They just
too.
blow my mind. They
They go with so many different things.
Absolutely. Yeah. This one, it's got a nice, what would you call that color?
Like a tan.
You would call it the thing that it is?
Probably the thing that it is.
Okay, yeah.
Tan, khaki.
Yeah. It definitely is like striking compared to this, but in a really, really cool way.
And this would make an excellent accent.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
We have a comment, not a question,
All right.
and it's coming from upper management.
Upper management. Uh-oh. Are we fired?
Upper management.
Well, I just
thank
want
you,
to say,
Gudrun.
I just want to say it's been a pleasure working with you all. I'll see you around.
This will be all of our last.
It's never going to let us do
I
it
was going to say
again.
when the cats, the mice will mess up the fabric pole. Okay.
Let's make it really pretty.
All right. Let's get it together, Nancy.
Okay.
Next.
I'm blaming this on you.
Will not. I think that should go right there.
You're right. I think so too.
Nice.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
There you go.
Get your hand away. So we've got chalk and charcoal hazelnut. Another like standby that I would always go to. I mean, between the Bumbleberries, the Deco Stitch, and Chalk and Charcoal, can't go wrong.
Yeah, and this matches these kind of tans in there so perfectly that you could just add it to the bundle and it wouldn't even look out of place. So
Oh, no, not at all.
looks great.
All right, next up we have Canvas Antique White. This one has, I don't know what you would call that, like, I don't want to say a patina on it, but...
No, I don't know, it's kind of like a antique-y look, I guess.
Yeah, it is the color of what it is.
I'm not very creative with it. But yeah, it matches that background absolutely perfectly while still kind of bringing out that tan color too. So
Yes.
yes, upper management is keeping us on track. even though she's in Dallas, you know, she's keeping an eye on us.
All right, next we have Spotted White. I love anything spotted. I don't know if you can, that just kind of looks very white, but
It's not.
It's not. It's got some, what would you
I'd say like gray
Yeah, some grayish.
or taupe.
Yeah, some taupe kind of speckles in there. Really, really pulls out the other sort of movement in these fabrics.
Yeah.
While also kind of standing alone too.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, if this looks really white on screen, it really isn't.
No.
We always just have an issue with our lights
Yeah.
and the camera and white. So, but yeah, it all matches really perfectly. Michael, if you were to pick a pattern to make this with, what would you make it out of?
I
Or what
mean,
would you make?
I think you all want me to say Skylar, but Skylar and I are not talking right now. I'm having a little bit of trouble with her, so I'm moving on to greener pastures. I would say, I think Holly, the one, like
Holly.
the quilt that is behind Mr. Shade,
Yeah.
it already has some of the similar colors, and like we've established, it's only half square triangles. So it'd be very easy to throw together. It'd come together very quick, and with these deep, rich colors, yeah.
And this one would make an excellent border.
Oh,
Holly has
yeah.
this beautiful wide border.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think I would make maybe a phoenix or a Kira.
Whoa.
Just because there's like a nice separation of light and dark.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what I would go.
Kira would look so cool.
I know, it's on my list someday.
We got to do it together or something. All
All
right.
right, so that is our fabric for today.
And what is it called, Nancy?
Buon, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
sound
can't say it. Buon Natale,
Yeah, there you go.
something like that.
Yeah,
maybe?
you got to put a little bit more like cappuccino or stank on it.
Steak.
Some stank on it.
I'll
Buon
work on it.
Natale.
I'll work on that.
Yeah. Look at that. It's like I'm right off the boat or something.
I mean, I can barely speak English, so I'm not about to learn other languages. Just stay in my safe zone.
Stay in your lane. All right, what is next?
Our-
Oh, wait, did we have a little card for that so people can see the spelling?
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
Good
not,
job.
you know, I know my pronunciation was flawless, but I think people should also be able to see.
How it's spelled.
Yeah,
You got it, Shade.
look at that. Buon Natale.
Good job.
That's going to be my new word of the week. I'm going to go bother Kara.
You're just not going to shut
after
up
this.
about it,
No,
are you?
nope. Not at all.
Such a linguist.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is that what? I don't know. Anyway, our giveaway question for this week. So if you comment, it doesn't have to be right or wrong or anything like that, but just commenting on this question will enter you into next week's prize. So the question is, what percentage of quilters are new? Do you have a guess?
What percentage of quilters are new?
Yeah, like new to quilting,
Like in the world?
I guess. I don't know. Just guess.
40?
Okay. I'm going to say 10. 10%. Shade, do you have a guess?
When did it start?
I don't know, Michael.
Like new to when?
I didn't come up with this question.
Shade, what do you think?
Well, you guys know that I know just about
You know everything.
absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing.
So, but I'll take a stab.
I'm assuming.
well, there's that,
I hope
folks.
someone does.
We'll find out next week.
So yes, comment on Facebook at GE Designs. Tomorrow we have 1 Yard Wednesday. Since Jody is far away, Kara, the wonderful Kara, will be hosting it, and she then I don't think there is a picture for this one because we just decided to do perfect pair on Thursday instead of next week due to Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
So we are moving it up a week, Kara and I. And no, it's fine. Kara and I are moving it up a week. So Thursday, the 12th, yes, at 9:30 will be perfect pair. Yes, this Thursday.
All right.
It's my turn for a recipe, so.
Ooh.
Which means it's Matt's turn for a recipe.
That's right. I'm still not over those cheesecake cookie things that
So
you all made
good.
last time.
Oh my gosh.
So good.
She's going to make me some.
Nice.
I know.
I made some and I didn't tell you.
How dare
I
you.
just ate them.
And then we have Happy Friday, this Friday on June 13th at 12 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Tipsy Tuesday next week with Gudrun. She will be back.
The chaos will be put to order.
Yes. And that's June 17th at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to join us for any or all of those shows. We'd love to have you. And that's about it. Do we have any questions?
We don't have any questions, but we have
A lot of concerns.
Many concerns.
Yeah. Just some people throwing
Oh,
out
25%?
nice.
Okay.
I hope it's a high number. We need new quilters.
30%. This question is breaking my brain for a second. I didn't go to school for math, so maybe that's why this is blowing me out of the water. Like, new when?
Michael,
Like, from
stop
1960,
questioning things.
1960 onward? Like,
I don't know.
all right. I'll be thinking about this until next week.
I'm anxious to hear the answer.
Yes, please.
So anyway, that is all we have for you today. Please don't fire us, Gudrun. I hope you have a wonderful
Yes,
week.
thank you for putting up with the craziness today.
Yes.
We are always happy to see you, and we will see you soon.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Lay your fabric here. Cut it right there. Home of the Stripology. Feel that vibe. Quilters Paradise.